says excellent connection now. That'll change.
Do what?
It says excellent, but it'll change.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Countdown to Podcast. It is 7 minutes until podcast.
Until blast off.
Now, OG, the audio is live, so if we exchange some talk with each other, we've got to
I was thinking about
be
that.
cognizant of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't be talking about hardware.
that's right. But we can get something done here by telling everybody about our fair use doctrine, and we'll show them that right now. Fair use. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non-copyrighted images from the public domain and the web, and for non-commercial and non-profit educational purposes. And OG, like we said and always say, so far we haven't made a dime off of YouTube in about 10 years.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. But at some point, we may change that. We may change that. So, let's go back to our logo. Sons of Liberty Riders MC sponsors Texas Biker Radio News. We are defenders of the Constitution and people that have had their constitutional rights violated. And if you would, when you sign on, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell so you know when we come live. And yes, we are capable of coming live at any time, whether it's here in studio or out there in the public, or maybe even in my garage or car.
Never know.
We are 4 minutes away from podcast. And I did download some music, and I don't know where it went to in this computer, OG. You know, OG, maybe I ought to get one of those countdown clocks, you know,
Yeah,
that we put on here, and it'll count down to when it starts.
that'd be cool.
3 minutes until podcast. It may be cooler than this. I don't know. But I do like our Sons of Liberty Riders MC logo that are on our cuts. And for you people that may not know what a cut is, it's like a leather vest. It's a biker lingo. OG, and I guess we're going to start out with the biker fatalities in Texas over the last week.
Okay.
And I hate doing that, but you know we gotta get the message to everybody to really watch the traffic around you.
Yep. That's a gentle way of reminding everybody.
Yeah.
To keep your head in the game.
That's right. Because too many people are on their cell phones or listening to loud music. But loud pipes do save lives.
Yep.
We are 1 minute away from podcast, and everybody please realize that we are not simulcasting on Rumble any longer. OG, we're going to let those videos go because
May
that's
as
what
well.
will happen.
May as well.
Yeah, and so we are exclusively on YouTube now that they brought our channel back and all our subscribers and also all our videos, which is really important. And man, you know, if I go and try to save those things, that's a lot of videos.
Oh.
It is a lot of videos. I'm going to have to pick out the ones that we want to save, and that's going to take quite some time. Probably the rest of my retirement. And it is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is Texas Biker Radio News. Number 680 OG.
Getting closer.
Good evening, Texas bikers, bikers all across the nation and the world. This is Texas Biker Radio News, sponsored by Sons of Liberty Riders MC. And we are on here every Thursday night, unless there's a schedule conflict. But if you hit that bell, you'll know every time we come live. And we promise you, we will not spam you, ever, ever. All we'll do is sign on, and if you've hit that bell, it'll tell you when we've gone live. And you can always catch it later on here on YouTube, on our channel, or on Facebook, or in Twitter. And yeah. And there are a couple other places, but I guess it would be TikTok. We have to load it in there. And OG, let's say hi to our audience. Here we are, everybody.
Hello.
Here we are. Now, we've been doing this for about 10 years, and I've been doing this a lot longer than that. A lot longer than that before I started doing motorcycle rides and stuff like that we do now, and that we've done in the past. This is what we do. We are political, and we do get political. But yes, we talk about bikers' rights all the time. And next week, maybe we do something exclusively on that. Yeah. But, all right, OG, let's get to the sad stuff. 3 fatalities in recent weeks, OG. October 26th, Lubbock, Texas, a motorcyclist was killed in a collision at the intersection of 43rd Street and Milwaukee Avenue at 11 a.m. The Lubbock Police Department responded to the scene, and the incident is under investigation. That means they didn't get it all done, or it hasn't made it into the final investigation. October 26th, Dallas, a man died after his motorcycle collided with a Dallas fire rescue truck at the intersection of Skillman and Vista Drive. The crash occurred on Sunday afternoon, and the investigation is ongoing, of course. And then October 24th, El Paso, Texas, Richard Maddox Randolph, 72, succumbed to his injuries from a motorcycle crash in far east El Paso. The El Paso Special Traffic Investigators notified the authorities of his death on October 29th, 5 days after the incident. And our prayers go out to all these families that have lost a brother, a son. Man, you got to be careful. Oh, gee, if you run into a fire rescue truck.
That's a big target to miss.
Man. You know, we hate doing this. But we want to emphasize to everybody about being aware of your surroundings. Don't go into an intersection, leaving a red light or a stop sign too fast without looking in all directions. But wow, what a deal. What a deal. And you can join us in the chat. There is a live chat you can join. And so, yeah.
Why has no one ever told
get in there.
active compounded honey can actually
What,
reverse
you're playing with your phone?
I'm trying to bring us up on YouTube. My phone.
Oh, you're checking to see if we're on YouTube?
Yeah.
On your phone? Okay. I have a feeling that thing up there is telling us we're live. But, yeah. Okay. Well, of course. Could that be the guy running into the rescue truck? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I can't
watched
read that sign.
hell of a wreck on TV.
Yeah.
A guy that shot a deputy, and they were chasing him, and he hit speeds of it's in California.
Oh, I saw that, and I meant to grab that clip.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Now he hit at 70 miles an hour. That car.
And he had been going way faster than that.
160
But you know what he
and
was
better.
doing? He was trying to get a gun out of his vest.
Yeah.
He had no hands on the handlebar, and he was, you know, and you can do that. You can switch lanes without having your hands on the handlebar if you lean one way or the other.
Not paying attention.
Yeah, but as he was busy trying to get his gun out, and I did see the gun, as he was busy trying to do that, he sideswiped that car, and he went flying, boy.
Yep.
I mean, flying. Incredible. Incredible. But, all right, let's get with it. Let's get with it, because we got a lot to get to tonight. We got a lot to get to. And here, OG, this guy right here, and of course, here we are, to the right of him.
Yep.
And, let's do this so they can see it. Here we are, right here. So this is an average worker. And, and you might not, here's what I want to say about this. The average worker, and of course, then there is the worker the federal workers. The federal workers. Listen to this, everybody. federal workers earn about 71% more on average than the median population. Now, let me tell you, I know a lot of people, average workers, and they say this is due to educational issues and so on. I know a lot of workers making average money. And the other category, the professionals. And before you go out there and start like an air traffic controller, they're one of the 71% more money. Federal workers.
Yep.
You shouldn't feel that sorry for them. Because, let me say this, OG, they make a lot more money. And they work for the government. And they know this comes around every year because our politicians can't get their act together and get a budget. So then they go to the end of the year and they need a continuing resolution. Both sides.
They were talking about an air traffic controller who's looking for a food bank now.
Yeah.
He makes $87,000 a year.
You best. Oh, wait a minute. There's
Poor
matter of fact,
management of money.
yeah. The median annual wage of air traffic controllers is $144,000, OG. The median,
Yep.
according to 2025 figures. Entry level for an air traffic controller after training, $43,000 to $46,000 annually for developer trainee roles. Mid-career average, $92,000 to $137,000, OG. Depending on the source, $97,300. I mean, it's crazy. Senior experienced air traffic controllers, $210,000 up to $225,700. $225,000. It's capped at that. So you don't have to feel sorry for these people.
Hell no.
You don't have to feel sorry for them. And for them to be raiding food banks, and again, let me say this, OG, they work, the FAA is part of the federal government. They know this comes around every year, and they don't
save up.
They don't save up. Now, let me say this too. Back in 2013, OG, 2013, they passed a law that they have to pay these people back pay if they continue working, even though they're not getting paid.
Yep.
They will get paid. All of them. All of them. Even the low-rung ones. The TSA guys. Yeah. Even them. They're going to get paid. Even these yahoos here. Air traffic control. Now, they want them to stop the shutdown That I will say, good. Keep it up. But don't go into the lobby of the airport and try and scare the damn population on things that could happen.
Yeah.
That will not happen if they're at their post. Now, they should not, with the amount of money they're making, they shouldn't be under any stress, in my opinion. In my opinion. Now, it's insanity.
Poor money management.
Yeah. And that's what they've been doing. Well,
Yep.
I think it was in, matter of fact, it may have been in New Jersey, where they were going through the airport and passing out flyers trying to scare the public over things that could happen. But if they're at their post, that goes down. But if everybody's taking a day off just because they can, and this includes the low-rung people,
Calling in sick.
the TSO, what is it? TSA or TSO?
TSA.
Yeah, TSA. Yeah, the TSA guys, they're low-rung. They're down there with us, the average schmucks, that are $71,000 behind the federal workers. But there are federal workers that's low rung.
Let me tell you about
Yeah.
the origins of TSA.
Yeah.
There used to be the airports let out security contracts to private security companies to man the scanners
Yeah.
in the airports. They were security guards making damn near minimum wage.
Right.
When the federal government took over and it became TSA,
Yeah.
they didn't hire new people. Those minimum wage people went from $0 to $25 an hour. The same people.
Yeah.
So, that's a mind blower.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
A good friend of mine had the contract at McCarran
Uh-huh.
Airport in Las Vegas. And he had a security guard company. And when he told me what was going on and how the feds took over his contract, it was unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. But let's keep on going, OG. Fetterman.
The only Democrat that makes sense.
That's right. That's right. And he may he may even make more sense than some Republicans.
Yep.
But what's he doing? He doesn't belong in the Democratic Party. He doesn't belong in it. That's the truth of it.
Yeah. Well, from what I can gather, he remains true blue to the Democratic Party.
Oh yeah, there are people that do.
Yeah.
I left them. I left them back during NAFTA when they threw us under the bus then. And we told them what was going to happen. Manufacturing would just go boom out of the country and into foreign countries. That's exactly what happened. And we're still suffering today from it, even though Donald Trump is out there trying to correct it. And he is. He is. But, AOG. Now, this is our Congress right here. And we're in the middle up here at the desk. See us right there?
We're in command and control.
Yeah. Well, it's not the Congress. It's the damn Senate. It's the Senate. The lunatics in the Senate. These guys, and I'm going to tell you right now why they do the things they do. You ready for this, OG?
Go for it.
Okay. Let me find us again. The reason they do the things they do, OG, is because they poll their base just about every day. You know, and at first, if you go back years back, OG, they said, hey, I guess somebody said a cuss word, and then so everybody, they poll their base, hey, you need to be doing some cussing. You need to show somebody you're mean, you're badass. So they all started throwing F-bombs, OG. Remember that?
Yep.
They started throwing F-bombs and cussing and carrying on at their meetings, at their gatherings, in front of the media, trying to be tough. Then there was this maniac. It was a woman. She got up there and she said, get in their faces. Go after them in the restaurants. Go after them at the filling stations. Go after them. Get in their faces. And she was talking about politicians, and yes, she was talking about conservatives. Get in their faces. And then, OG, they kept on polling. Then there was that, you gotta fight. You gotta fight. And then they were all out there, fight. Oh, they were fighting this, fighting that, fight. I mean, carrying on like a bunch of buzzards over a dead carcass in the road. Fight. And they were maniacs, OG. And then they decided, we need to dance. You had AOC and whoever else out there, all of them trying to dance. And some of them, it was real ugly.
I know.
Especially that blue-headed lady. I mean, that was ugly. You remember that, right? It was sad. And then, OG, they had to make up songs and sing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They loved that. So they polled. There they go. They're all out there singing. At first, it was just one. And then as we got along there, and it wasn't that long ago, they had group sings. They're out in front of the Capitol building, singing and carrying on and bopping around. And OG, it was still ugly. It was horrible. And none of it worked. Just like it's not working every day. And of course, through all of Donald Trump's presidency, all they've done is attack. None of it has worked. Tried to impeach him, tried to send him to jail, tried to take his money away. None of it worked. None of it. Because the American people are seeing through it. Then that comes back messages and slogans and all kinds of BS. And it's their base that gives them these goofy ideas. All you got to do is look at what's going on around the country. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Then the other thing is, OG, DC politics doesn't work all across the country.
Oh, hell no.
Nah. Because there are people out here that say, what the hell and what are they doing and what are they talking about? Socialism doesn't work. And anybody with an IQ higher than 5 ought to know that.
One of the most ridiculous things I witness going on in Congress, these subcommittees doing investigations.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing ever happens
No.
except a lot of money is spent.
Yes. Yeah. Lawyers making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Lawyers
It's
making
stupid.
a lot of money. Yeah, it is stupid. It's stupid. But let me get this thing out of the way here. Okay, OG. Okay, here comes. Before you start saying poor people, you know, they keep talking about the millions of people that are going to lose their SNAP benefits. You know, now today I got to thinking about that, OG. Now, first of all, SNAP is just another word for food stamps. They changed it back in, I forget when it was. Anyway, they changed it a long time ago
Yeah.
because it was,
Bad connotation.
yeah. People didn't like the word food
It was
stamp.
a stigma.
They had to have another name,
Right.
so they chose SNAP. But, OG, SNAP is full of fraud. Full of fraud. Yep. And SNAP overpays. Overpays, OG. $9.5 million every month. Overpaid. And OG, if the overpayment is like $125, somebody's overpaid,
Yeah.
and they don't pay it, it's not worth going after. So they don't go after it. And they know this. So they always overpay. I mean, they don't always overpay, but they always buy more than they should. I don't know how they do it. There's so much fraud. It's incredible. About 18 million a month.
Amazing.
Yeah.
There was one guy complaining on social media if he didn't get his SNAP benefits,
Yeah.
he'd have to use his pot money.
Oh my
To buy food.
goodness. He'd have to use his pot money.
Yeah.
Wow. So the causes of all this stuff, 50% agency errors, outdated data, 50% household reporting issues. Fraud is 1% of the overpayments. That's what they say, but I doubt that, OG. I doubt that's right.
Yeah, I think it's a lot worse.
Yeah. And how they do this is they pay it back at like 20% monthly to pay the overpayment back. It's incredible what's going on. There's so much corruption. And I would say probably 90% of it was under Democratic rule, where they just threw benefits at everybody. At everybody. And now they want to throw benefits to illegal aliens.
I was going to say, especially illegal aliens.
Oh yeah. What they're trying to do their best to keep them here. That's what they're trying to do. And you know, we gave all these people to get out there and say all this stuff that's just horrible. Horrible. And there's annual losses of $12 billion. I guess fraud includes skimming devices, cloning cards, unauthorized applications, and trafficking, selling benefit cards for cash. Wow.
You can probably get 50
And
cents
they
on the
underreport
dollar.
it all, OG.
Yeah.
Is what they do. 12 billion bucks a year gone down the drain. So here's the deal about the shutdown. This cartoon is wrong because it's talking about the Congress. Now, we're here, but the Congress did their job. They passed the CR.
Yep.
It's not the Congress, it's the Senate. It's these lunatics. These lunatics. It's them. Period. Period. It's not. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. And yet, they're going to keep it going, OG. You think they'll keep it going till like Thanksgiving? Or when an airplane crashes?
Yep. Probably.
And really, that's not likely to happen if our air traffic controllers are on the job knowing they're going to get paid.
If more people would call their senators and raise hell,
Yeah,
especially in these blue states.
yeah. Call them up. Tell them that's it.
Put-
You never vote for them again.
Put pressure on them.
Yeah. So here we go, everybody. It looks like he's going to win, OG. That's what everybody's saying.
Oh, I'd make book on it.
But right now, X is asking, only natural-born citizens should hold office in America. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Comment about it? I agree with it. He shouldn't be.
Absolutely.
Shouldn't be. But, yeah. And now, everybody, we have our run-ins with law enforcement and our issues with them. But here's one thing that's happening. FBI agents are arresting and charging violent anti-ICE harassers. In other words, I think OG Antifa types
Yep.
that are out there throwing chunks, throwing rocks, throwing bricks, throwing bottles of frozen water, you name it, firing off fireworks, doing all the kinds of stuff, trying everything they can do to get them to stop arresting
Actually,
illegal aliens.
threats against ICE agents are up 8,000%.
Yeah. Now, this would stop, I do believe, if they do mass arrests and the feds prosecute them, not the local
Yeah.
courts.
Consequences.
Because I guarantee you, that's what would happen in our community. In our community, what they do is they just harass locally. But if they catch you doing something you shouldn't be doing, the feds are coming after you. And it's not going to be pretty at all. So, yeah. Now, OD, we got some events coming up here. I forgot to do this at the first. We got events November. Ink and Iron, November. Cowboy Harley Davidson, Austin, Texas. A biker themed event, tattoo and custom bikes vibes. Yeah. I think that's the also at the same time at the Lone Star Rally, which is November 6th through 9th, 2025. Downtown and on the seawall, Galveston, Texas. Expect about 200,000 attendees. Bikes, parades, custom bike shows, live concerts, tattoo contests, vendor markets, and family-friendly activities. So, hey, it's the big one. It's the big one. And on November 6th and 9th at the same time, Hill Country 500, Kerrville, Texas, base camp. An epic adventure dual sport ride through the Texas Hill Country. Yeah, oh yeah. Covering 500 miles of scenic back roads. 500 miles, OG. That's a weekend, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got also November 6th through 9th. There's a lot of stuff going on. Hitchcock, Texas. Blowouts, Lone Star Campground, and Biker Bash. Oh, wow. Wow. Texas Motorcycle Stampede, November 7th through 8th. Stockyard Station, Fort Worth, Texas. Whoa.
The only one not in conflict.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, 7th through 8th, that's still a little bit of a conflict. But wait, OG, there's more. Diamond in the Rough Dual Sport Adventure Ride, November 13th, 2025, Central Texas. And it's a rugged ride through the backcountry roads of man. Exact start to be determined. Gypsy MC, second annual Wild West Run, November 14th through 16th, Elmont, Texas, OG. One of our favorite VFWs.
Yep.
Or American Legion. Which one was it? Can't remember. San Antonio Tattoo and Arts Convention, November 14th through 16th, San Antonio, Texas. Venue to be determined. Wow. That's a lot of stuff going on, OG. A lot of stuff. Matter of fact, here's the seawall with all the vendors lined up. So yeah, that's a good rally.
Yeah.
It's a good rally. But OG, to end up things here tonight, the rumor is, and we're not sure this is true, that Taylor Swift tried to get Erica Kirk to take part in the halftime extravaganza at the Super Bowl. I guess she's taking the place of the guy that didn't want to come to America. And the issue is, Erica Kirk said, no, thanks, but no, not going to do it. So, who knows if that's true?
Well, yeah, nothing's been in the news. Bad Bunny, as far as I know, is still showing.
I don't know. I just heard this today.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not the Super Bowl. Maybe it's some other extravaganza. We'll check it out and update it here at some point of what it's really about and if it's really even true.
Yeah.
But first of all, I can't see Swifty do that.
Swift is an anti-Trumper to begin with.
Yeah.
So I can't see Kirk's
Yeah,
wife.
it's not really a match.
No. She'd shy away from that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, that's it for tonight. That's what we've got. And, man, we're always searching out there. Always searching. If you would like to contribute, send us a story of something that goes on. Now, we do not cover motorcycle clubs that have issues with each other and maybe push up on one another. That's not what we do. It's not what we do. But hey, thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless there's some schedule issue. But if you ring that bell, subscribe and ring that bell, you will know every time we come on live, whether it's here in studio or whether it's out someplace.
And if you have a Democrat senator representing you, call them and raise hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yippin' Yahoo? I think that's what that is. Thank you. Hey, you're certainly welcome, Guy. Certainly welcome. And so send us a link, if you would, at GunBarrelTX, Gmail, GunBarrel, GunBarrelTX at gmail.com. And we'll get the word out there on all our platforms. And we have about 10 of them. So now it's telling me to open up a widget up there, whatever that is. Let's do it and see what it is, okay? Can you make head or tails of that?
Just saying that the connection isn't good, and some of the listeners and viewers might be buffering.
Okay. I hope you're not buffering. Oh, I see it right now. It's actually doing that.
Yep.